face cam today because I don't really feel like using it at the moment. Sorry you guys, I've been away. Mostly streaming and, you know, and chilling on Twitch. But yeah, we're back, and I'm rusty than ever. I played a little bit yesterday, it was really rusty. I might start off with my pack with rice save file.
Just met a guy named Kareem. He's like Rice's major domo, I guess.
Major domo, I guess.
At the very least. Kareem sending me to fix some antennas for Rice.
Fuck.
Nothing better than being an errand boy.
Not better than being an errand boy.
Shut up.
Fuck off. I didn't mean to click on that bullshit. I meant to try and click on save a video, but how the fuck it went and also refreshed itself. Oh, piss off, you prick. There it is, and I wanted to save. South Park relationships, healthy to toxic. That'd be a very good one. I don't even watch South Park. I'm not a really big fan of South Park, to be honest. But I know that probably my favorite relationship has to be between Tweak and Craig. Not because they're a gay couple, but because their relationship is just so genuine and so, you know, real. Compared to, you know, Cartman's relationship with that, what's that girl named? Heidi or something? Like, they have a really, really toxic, messed up relationship. Just went over that volatile's head. Don't really improve much. Should improve on 2 toxic bolts. Only 1,000. I wonder why it's weak as piss. The weak as piss, frickin' Kopesh. Really a really long sword though. I wonder how many tiger dowels to spare. Piss off, cunt. Move. Oh man, I wanted to get to my stash. Oh, that's me getting hunters. Cynical pair. Never heard of him. Let's see. What's up, Mythical? How you doing, man? Are you my hunter, by the way? Is your name? Actually, no, you probably not, because his name is Cynical. Your name is Mythical. Whoops, I actually drank the same thing twice. That's fine. Cocknog. Actually, no, we won't worry about Cocknog. Okay, let's go. And my Cocknog just ran out as well. Okay, let's jump my co-ops off. What's this man doing? No, sir. Either you would come to fight me or you leave. Simple as that. Don't fuck around. Yep, that's it. Just leave. Don't come in my lobby just fucking around. Don't waste my time. You never know, accounts aren't the same as... So I'm not the hunter. Well, sorry man, I just thought, because like, I have a lot of hunters sometimes coming to my stream just saying hello and just, you know, probably wishing me good luck, and I say good luck to them. That's why I just presume that might be the hunter. But that's fine, it's all good. He aborted anyway because I didn't want to be friends with him. Because he's not here to be friends with me, he's here to kill me. Just as much as I'm here to, you know, kill his nest. Let's have a look. I was going to look at my stash before because I really needed something out of my stash and I can't remember what it was now. What's that? Sort of 9. What on earth is that? It's got 7 repairs. Damn. Isn't that one of those like event swords or something? I can't remember. I'll get that leaping tiger down out. Probably always saying no viewers, but I got 2 messages because fucking YouTube is just a buggy piece of shit. That's why I like Twitch better now these days, because YouTube is just so bugged. For some unknown reason it won't let me modify it. Oh. That's because I don't have any blueprints, that's why. Dang it, I don't have any blueprints on this save file, and I'm happy to stick with no blueprints. Actually, what does it look like on non-modified? It just looks like a regular sharp sword. Okay. That's why I'm like pressing R2 button thinking, why can't I modify this? It's really because I've got no blueprints on this save file, that's why. So I'll just stick with already I've got mostly just last hopes I've got. I don't like that pharmacy, I'm getting rid of that. Yeah, I'm right here! Sort of 9. I remember a heatwave crossbow. Actually, does the heatwave have like a... I think it has like the same reload speed as the compound. 545, rate of fire is only 30. But it does more damage than the Deadeye's crossbow. It does more damage. It's 5,280. This one does 4,620. What's my favorite Dying Light? What's my favorite weapon right now? Right now in Dying Light. The Leaping Tiger Dow is one of my favorite sword. I love anything that's, you know, has long reach on it, like long reach swords like Tiger Dows and Kopeshes and stuff. I love anything that has long reach on them because it makes it easier to like get hits off and stuff. So yeah, I love Tiger Dows and I love heavy tribal axes, and my favorite heavies have got to be heavy tribal axes, and battle axe of titans are my favorite heavies, and smack hammers and rune hammers are my favorites. I actually have quite a few favorites. My favorite heavies, favorite blunt heavies, rune hammers and smack hammers. Favorite sharp heavies, heavy tribal axes and the battle axe of titans. Favorite one-handed weapons, the Kopesh and the Leaping Tiger Dow, since they're like one of the longest swords in the game. Also I love the Last Hope because that's basically like a Dying Light 2 weapon, which is really cool. Favorite crossbow got to be the Deadeye's crossbow because it has the fastest reload time. Also it has like, you know, it doesn't have, you know, it also has the fastest rate of fire, but it has lower accuracy though. But yeah, just mainly just those really. Says I don't know, but I have an addiction to weapons that glow. But glowing weapons are really good because, like, if you throw them at a hunter or something, you can literally just, you know, pick them up and just see them glowing in the dark. You can just, it makes it easier for them to be picked up. Wait, what the hell did I do that for? What the hell did I put in my stash? Because now I've got no one-handed weapon in my hand. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I've got 2 spare heavies. Must be one-handed. Yeah, that's so good. That's why I just ignored that part. I was just like, yeah, we're not gonna worry about this. Yeah, it's probably just like, I probably just like autocorrect. I know autocorrect has a habit of doing that sort of shit. Oh, get up, useless. Fucking hell. God. Yeah, but now it don't matter because of the Van Crane bundle. I've heard of the Van Crane bundle. Oh god, that shit is just... I'm not purchasing any more DLCs for this game. I've had enough of spending money on this game. I don't find it to be worth it, to be honest. To me, in my opinion, because how old this game is, I don't really bother spending money on it anymore. I just don't find it worth it. It's not worth it to me anymore. Oops, thought I had my grappling hook equipped. I might even try my other save file because I might not get anything in slums. I might go and change my other save files around. I just don't bother spending money on this game anymore because of how old it is and how like every single DLC, every single bundle they release is basically just a reskin of like the previous ones that they've already, you know, the ones that they previously already had. You know, like everything in this game is basically a reskin. That's how lazy tech fuck is. Everything's just basically a reskin of everything. You got reskinned weapons, reskinned skins for Crane, you got reskinned like, you know, other stuff. I just can't really think of much, but really just a reskin of everything, basically. And I find it so boring how everything, like there's no brand new outfits, it's just a reskin of another outfit that looks very similar to it, you know? Just with different colours or different patterns or, you know, other sorts of designs on it, you know? I find that extremely boring. That's why I don't spend money on these bundles or DLCs anymore. Because they're so repetitive and so boring. Because they're just reskins of everything. Okay, I think I got a few more, like, sort of like small blueprints. I don't know why, I don't know how the hell I got to play these freaking... My favourite map is definitely Slums. I'm not a huge fan of Old Town because Old Town gives me anxiety on top of my anxiety because of rooftops and really high buildings that you could fall off and get tackled off and that sort of thing, and you can't... And sometimes when I'm in the middle of a hunter match between a really fast hunter, I find it very hard to predict like how much fall damage I might take. Like say for example, if I jumped off this building, I probably would have died. I'll probably die, right? But like if I'm in the middle of a hunter match and I just try and jump from building to building, I can't really tell if a forward roll would be possible since that, you take, you know, fall damage from, you know, almost anything. And if you break your legs, like say for example if you go like this, you'll break your legs, right? And it makes you vulnerable for a second because the hunter could easily go for an easy pound since you can't defend yourself for a bit. What's up, Heshachi? Like we're not sure what the game is. I gotta see. Oh, this game is called Dying Light. But yeah, like that's why I can't stand Old Town because I hate rooftops. I hate teammates going on rooftops and fighting hunters on rooftops because I find it very anxiety inducing. Because the fact that if the hunter is really fast and he's really good, he can just easily just go behind you, go for an easy tackle, boom, you get flying off the building, you're probably most likely gonna die. Because a lot of the buildings you fight on, especially where like there's a rooftop nest over there, so where I'm pointing up the crossbow, sometimes you can get that rooftop nest over there. I find it a very awkward rooftop nest because there's such little space to move. And the fact that if the hunter is really, really fast and he can just like get from point A to point B really fast around you when fighting you, one tackle can just send you flying off from that part over there all the way down here, and it could probably either guarantee that you either die or you probably take massive fall damage, and then he could just go off and finish the job. You know, you can finish the job by just doing like a quick claw or something and he can just kill you. I don't lie. Thanks, I heard that. I heard the name. So it's gothic / steampunk setting? Not really, it's just a zombie. It's just basically just a zombie apocalypse game. It's just a game where you're fighting zombie bitches and that sort of other shit. But that was dumb. I was actually meant to do a ground pound. And the fact that you slow climb on almost every single building really pisses me off as well. Because Crane has a really big habit of slow climbing everything you climb up. And that's what makes you vulnerable, because if the moment there's hunters like around you and you've got full stamina and you're just too busy fucking slow climbing like this, for example. Well, not that, but like... Actually, hang on. So if we go up here, for example, just start slow climbing. Like, say if we go like this. This is the example of slow climbing. It just goes like this and shit like that. Just start slow climbing up, done building to building, see like that. That makes you vulnerable because the hunter can just go behind you and fuck you up. That's what I hate about Old Town, is because A, the slow climbing, B, it makes you vulnerable when you're slow climbing all the time, and C, because if the hunter's really fast, and he's really good and he knows how to navigate Old Town pretty well, there's going to be times where you can't dodge every single tackle in the game, right? Like, it's impossible, unless, you can't dodge every single tackle in the game that the hunter gives to you, tries to perform on you. So, like, you just got to be very careful, especially if it's a fast hunter. You have to be on your toes, like, constantly. Because if the moment he can try and catch a weak spot from behind the human, he can tackle you, and then you go flying off a damn rooftop, and then it's a rip. Sometimes you get lucky and hit a wall and saves you. So, with water, it's exactly right. Like, you can, like, if the hunter tackles you from a far distance or you fall into the water, it breaks your fall. But there's been times where I've actually died in water. Like, I actually got tackled by this hunter one time, and I went flying into the water, but it still killed me because I think I hit the concrete below in the water, so it actually ended up still killing me. And I was like, really? Tragic. No sharks can try. I'm not sure about fish. Don't worry though. I got a new fish named Bob. Oh, a new fish named Bob. That's cute. Oops, I was gonna drink another cocktail, but I haven't. The other one hasn't worn off yet. We'll just wait for this cocknog to wear off. The goldfish ran away. More like swam away. No, that was pretty lame, but still. That was pretty lame when I just said more like swim away. That was kind of lame. Got bloody zombies up here. However, this one doesn't die on me like the last 12. Jeez, you had like 12 goldfish? Oh my goodness. The only thing I don't like about fish is that they can die really easily if you don't take care of them really, really, really regularly. I know that fish have like a lot of issues that can actually cause them to get very sick and they can die and that sort of thing. That's my only biggest issue with fish, is that they're very, very sensitive to changes in their water, and the way that you have, like, the way they feed, the proper feeding, proper way that you feed them, you make sure not to feed them too much, otherwise they can, get overweight, of course. Just like with any living creature, you can get overweight if you eat too much, or you eat too much of the wrong food, and that sort of thing. But the thing with fishies is that I don't like is that they're very highly sensitive to changes in their water and stuff like that, and even dirty water, obviously, of course, dirty water will make them feel very sick, and you obviously end up killing them in the end. Well, if it continues not to get changed and it continues to be really dirty, it can actually, cause them to get very sick. A mini sharkfish? Didn't think there was such a thing as mini sharkfish. There's like nobody getting invaded in nightmare mode. That's what I hate about nightmare mode. There's like nobody playing on nightmare mode. Everyone plays on normal mode basically. And all the hunters are probably invading all freaking brand new players who've never played a hunter in their life. Which is really lame because that's not fun for the other players. Trust on that ground. All jokes aside, besides the 12 fish that died on me, I don't know what's the problem. I mean, I can't really speak much for fish anyway because I've actually never owned any fishies, so I really can't really say much about fishies because I've never actually owned fish before. So, favorite night hunter animation? I would probably say I don't really have much to say about the hunter since I'm more of a human main than a hunter, but I think probably my favorite animation of the hunter is probably tackling. Because tackling is just a really cool animation because I like how the fact with tackling you can actually send humans flying into spiked walls and poles and stuff to kill them with easily. And I just think that the tackling has a really cool animation because when you're running towards someone, the hunter gets both of his, claws and he basically like Like basically flings you by he basically flings the human by just like hitting him really hard, just going whack like that. And you see that, and like, because what I think is cool is that when the hunter tackles, you can see sort of his tendrils come out of his claws when he does it. I think that's kind of cool. I just think it looks really just weird and kind of, but I don't know how to explain it, but I think it just looks really cool. I've personally never had a favorite hunter animation, but I definitely think that tackling is probably my favorite animation because it's just so cool, and the fact that you can actually send humans flying into spiked poles and walls, which is really cool, depending on if you have tackle knockback or not. But still, I still think that's pretty cool. And several fishes at the same time. Oh gosh, cat and fishies don't go too well together, unfortunately. But still, like, you definitely think that maybe tackling is probably my favorite hunter animation. You're still not okay with Naruto and Sasuke shooting a gun in Fortnite? Oh gosh, I can't say anything about Fortnite because I don't play Fortnite. I don't like it. I might try countries as not getting the United States or Old Town. Try my very first save file, which is one I'm wearing the Bozak mask on. So not many enemies in this area. No, it's just I'm waiting for something called a Night Hunter, basically a player-controlled zombie that comes to invade my game. I'm not waiting for AI zombies. I'm waiting for a player-controlled zombie to invade me. To have like a little fun match with, because like the PvP in this game is, I love this PvP, and the only reason why I still play this game is because the PvP is amazing. I love the PvP in this game. There's a game that needs to die already. I think it already died, man. What's up, Cheesecake? How you doing? I think it's practically a game that's already fucking died. That's all I can say. Never played Fortnite, to be honest. I don't have any problem with people playing Fortnite. I just think it's more of a kids game than anything. That's why I don't like it. It's just definitely a bitch, fuck off. Why the hell do I not have a fucking weapon on me? I don't know why I didn't have a weapon on me. Because do you have cheesecake? Many. I don't know, people have like multiple accounts like all the time. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I personally don't have multiple accounts because I don't care. This is only my main account. I only originally created a YouTube channel so I could subscribe to my favorite YouTubers. But then one day I was said, no, you know what, I mean, just go ahead and start streaming and see if you can make your YouTube channel. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. You know, you have orange flares now? Oh god. I can't imagine what orange flares would do to the nest, though. Apparently not, it's still making a lot of money. Survival is entertainment when you don't have any efficient weapons? Well, I suppose so. I don't think he has multiple accounts. I think it's because he just changed his name multiple times. Because I used to be called Cheese Pizza, then it became like Cheese Cake, and then Cheese this and Cheese. I was just like, oh man. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's right. I forgot I lost my other sword before. Okay. Get my tiger dow out. Do 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 do. Blue tier infinite UV. Oh god. Why are you telling you all this, cheesecake? Fuck off! This is not your territory, asshole. I'm gonna change names. I'm still looking for orange flares. I don't. The nest. I don't know why you guys want to look for orange flares for. Like, I don't get it. Like, why can't you just use regular grey flares that are not modded? Because that way, you know, regular grey flares are obviously not modded, so they'll never one-tap the nest. I mean, you can use whatever the fuck you want, but like, still, like, wouldn't you just want to go with regular flares that obviously are not modded? Just for show? Oh, I mean, I suppose so, but just, oh man. People are funny. Level 48 Widowed Baker. It's impossible to find orange flares in things that one-shot the nest. I don't know why you would want orange flares that one-shot the nest anyway, Cheesecake. You know who this guy is? That's cool. Dark Granimal, are you kidding me? Oh god. I'm gonna get obliterated if it's him. I'm gonna get utterly obliterated. I don't want to. Yeah, guys, we don't talk about other people's streams on here because, you know, they might encourage stream sniping, so let's not scoop to that level, eh? I still think that stream sniping is like one of the dumbest things that people could ever do. But either way, you guys, it doesn't matter because we're not here to discuss other people's streams, it's their business. YouTube removed the dislike button? I highly doubt that. You can still dislike shit if you want to, I mean, you know. Wait, where did that spit go? I don't know how that hit me, to be honest. Oh. It also says where you can hunters can heal with you. Now that's probably pretty much also a mod. Oh, look at him go. Damn it. Oh, GB spit, typical stuff. But this is countryside, so we're practically fucked now. And the game auto aims me to his dead, well not he's not dead body, but I couldn't escape because, you know, auto aim and shit like that. I'm gonna do 2 crash hunt on this map. Plus, but countryside isn't my best map either, so we're gonna do pretty shit on this map. Oh my god, now he's lagging. It's just gonna be the same stuff, GP spit all the time. It's just, there's no counter to GP spitting in my opinion. Unless he never gets a spit stuck, then there's just no counter to GP spitting. Well, for me there's not, that's just my opinion alone. He's probably just gonna keep doing the same thing, GP spit, GP spit, GP spit. It's never gonna end. Because it's just an easy tactic. Like, ha! Easy! And he's like sort of lagging a little bit as well. Well, not lagging, but he's like skipping all over the place and it's like getting a bit unpredictable. I don't know if it's just because he's so fast or what. Yeah, and he can hit me from like almost anywhere as well, which doesn't make it any better. He's just got that awesome connection. Yeah, I'm fucked. Well, he's got no spits to work with in the next part when I respawn, so there's going to be nothing to do with there. Well, that is like impossible to track in countryside. These go so fast. That's quite true. That's just gonna be a GP spit over and over again. There's nothing I can do. If he just keeps GP spitting, there's nothing I can do. And I'm dead. The CEO of YouTube said they're only doing this for like for the creators' mental health or something. What are you guys on about anyway? I'm sorry, I've lost track of what you guys are on about. I'm like, what's going on? I have to focus on the game, so I have no idea what you guys are literally on about right now. What about Dion77? That's Yankee Nico, that piece of shit. That's Yankee Nico. I know that little idiot. That's fucking Yankee Nico. I hate that shithead. He uses every single mod in the game because he's that much of a fucking cheating asshole. Yankee Nico is not good. He's just nothing but a notorious cheater. He's not good. He doesn't have anything that requires skill. He just uses mods the whole time. Using mods does not take skill. He's just a modder using imbecile. I'm like stuck on something and I can't move. Okay. I had too much water today. I need to come. Water? What has water got to do with you? You being like, you know, active and shit. That's kind of funny. I had too much water today. I'm a bit hypoactive right now.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I told you I won't get forced on this map. Yeah, everything he does is just gonna be a GP spit constantly. Look at him just try-harding his way around. It's like me on Countryside, just try-harding your way around. Showing off your tremendous, you know, freaking tendril spreading skills. That was like an awful hit. Well, at least I got him off my ass for a little bit. Too much goldfish today. Goldfish today. I had too much goldfish today, so forgive me for being all hypo and shit. Oh god, it's just the same fucking thing over and over again. The spit locking's not bad, because the people don't really spit lock much anymore. And he's gonna try and, you know, insta-claw me. I'm playing pretty fucking generous. I could fucking spam the shit out of heavies right now if I wanted to. But like... There we go. Got my first fucking kill on him. But still, like, I'm playing pretty fucking generous, in my opinion, because I literally don't use heavies anymore. And even if I do use heavies, I'm trash as fuck with them. But I use that heavy to secure at least one kill on this motherfucker. What are you doing, Crane? I have fucking cocknock equipped, you stupid dumb cunt. Oh my god. You do realize that Dion77 is actually Yankee Nico. But again, guys, I'm gonna have to enforce some new rules. We're just no more talking about other players, please, because I really don't want to hear about it. Because mostly Yankee Nico, because we all know he's a notorious cheater. So, and he doesn't have a lot. Neither does freaking Ricky Ass, because he's also another notorious cheater. But even I shouldn't even be talking about these idiots because they're irrelevant. Oh my god, my fucking thing had me fucked up. Whoa. I managed to block that spit, but because of that he already had full stamina because the UV healed out. Oh, wow. I don't know why, but someone. Oh, that's a lot of bullshit. I'm sorry, Cheesecake, was a boat bullshit. He uses every single mod in the game. Like, you can think of everything. If you could think of every single mod, Yankee Nico uses it. Because he's that much of a cheap asshole. Oh, I could have had that power slash just then. Oh, he started step like 2 steps forward. So I couldn't do nothing. I'm surprised there was no GP spit. How did I miss that power slice? Holy shit. Oh, rustier than ever, you guys, so forgive me. I ain't ready to admit I'm fucking rusty. I don't really play this game much anymore. I was recently getting into Far Cry 3 a lot, and Far Cry 3 is actually a lot of bit of fun, but I'm actually stuck on a fucking stupid ass mission right now that I can't get past because I keep dying. I have to say though, stealth in Far Cry 3 is really not that easy because, you know, the enemies, you know, the main protagonists' men are just like so hard to like fuck around with. Like, I just find stealth in Far Cry 3 really not much of an option. It is odd topic because Far Cry 3 is actually a good game and probably it's probably one of the, you know, people, like a lot of the hardcore Far Cry fans would say that it's probably the best game in the series. Mostly because of the antagonist Voss. If anyone's ever played Far Cry games before, like everyone will say that the hardcore Far Cry fans would definitely say that Far Cry 3 is probably the best mostly because of the antagonist Voss. Shot him with a regular bolt. But still, like, I think Voss, in my opinion, if anyone's ever played Far Cry 3, I think Voss is a very overrated villain. Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, Voss is like the best antagonist in Far Cry 3. No other villain in the Far Cry series is as good as him, you know? Well, I think that's kind of true because he is a pretty, you know, unique villain mostly because of his one quote alone is that, this is the definition of insanity, is the reason why he's such a, you know, a famous villain amongst the Far Cry series, but also because the fact that his voice acting and motion capture by Michael Mando is really well done and really fantastic. At least we get flawless, thankfully, right? I just think it took me about 7 lives down, I think, in order to get that. What's this man doing? Is he on pause? No, he's not. Oh, geez, more like school shooters. Why does this guy haven't respawned yet? Is he AFK? He's not on pause, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he's not on pause, because if he was on pause. He's over at the nest. He's on top of that water tower. We're not gonna bother him, we're just gonna get to this. Far Cry 4 is pretty good. I heard Far Cry 4 is pretty good. Like, I've only played very little of Far Cry 4. I didn't think I could really get into it. I never thought I would get into Far Cry 3 much, but I really like Far Cry 3. It's actually very good. But the only problem I have with Far Cry 3 is that I just can't get past a certain mission right now. And not to mention is that stealth for me is not really that much of an option in Far Cry 3 since the enemies seem a lot smarter than the other friggin', like, you know, Far Cry enemies. So most Far Cry enemies he sees are must be notoriously really stupid and dumb, and is blind as fuck as well because they can, like, you could literally be right behind them and they can't see you. That was close. The friggin' toxic spit has like the widest spread ever. Oh, that burned my light out as well. He like basically made me teleport back when he pounced me. Because like I know I started going over the fence because of the momentum, and somehow because he pounced me, I'm able to just teleport back to him. Who else thinks Bobby Kotick needs to resign? You guys are very, very random. You guys are random. I have no idea what you guys are on about. And who is Bobby Kotick anyway? And why does he need to resign? Who is that man? I've never heard of him before. Oh my gosh, there's so many tall bushes in the way I can barely even see! I could have almost had another slice and started step, of course. Oh, I thought it like the wrong time. Still, he managed to fuck up. Thank God. If he hadn't fucked up, I probably would have been dead again. If he didn't make a mistake with that GP. He's the dude behind Elder Scrolls? Oh, okay. I've never played Elder Scrolls, so I wouldn't know. Bobby is the CEO of Blizzard Entertainment. Oh, okay. Righto then. I troll, but you can't troll here. Yes, please, no trolling, guys. That's one of my biggest rules. I don't accept trolling because it's really annoying and it's very childish, and I find it just very stupid, childish, and annoying. But unfortunately, to anyone, just the same with everyone, like, just, this is a shout out to everyone. If you have the inability to follow the rules in this stream, do not come back, please. This just goes for everyone. I'm not having a go at anyone, I'm just saying that I enforce the rules very severely in my streams. But if you feel like you don't have the ability to follow the rules, please don't be here.
It's out there. Somewhere.
Because if you don't follow the rules, I will end up banning you. I'm sorry. I'm tough with everyone. I'm not just tough with a certain person, I'm not picking on anyone. I just like to enforce my rules quite, you know, severely. Oh, I couldn't get a slice out of that. And because you flinch so hard, it literally just messes you up. Just pounce, dude. I'm like, that's what I'm waiting for him to do because I've got no flares left. Kool-Aids? What's Kool-Aids? Wait, what are you guys on about? You guys are so random. Everyone in this chat has had to man Kool-Aids or something. Blizzard equals Warcraft. Okay. Yeah, guys, I have no idea what you guys are on about. I honestly don't have no idea what you guys are on about. Oh, I was meant to have a freaking, not a heavy, I was meant to have a freaking, last wish out so I could shoot him. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, Kool-Aid is a drink? Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm not American, so I don't know what Kool-Aid is. I didn't even know it was a drink, to be honest. That was a very good one. Oh, because he was on a tackle animation, it didn't take normal damage. I don't know how I'm missing all these slices. Like, I'm just tremendous at this game. I'm missing all these slices and everything. Oh, I almost had that as well, and I still suck. I don't know, don't worry about it. Cool. Cool beans. Oh, I get grabbed by a zombie, of course I do. In American either. Well, that's fine. I mean, I just never heard of such a drink before. That spit didn't pop for like a while. That spit was very delayed. And this zombie just needs to go. Yeah, fuck you, zombie. Like, that zombie almost had me killed because she was literally trying to fucking grab me and shit. There's gonna be the GP spit. That time I wasn't a spit stuck, thankfully. Damn it. So aggressive. Damn it. And the other thing I like about regen healing is that it makes it easier, because like if I was playing on normal mode, for example, it would make it so much harder to heal, because the fact that you just have insta heals instead of regen healing makes it harder. Well, for me anyway. But even with regen healing, you don't stand a chance, because the hunter can just tackle you and boom, you're fucking dead, you know? GP stands for Grandpa, yeah. You got it. Okay. Thank God that match was over because it was just so horrible. Well, for me it was. Fuck off. Most of the time I mostly stream on Twitch now these days, but I might go with the occasional YouTube stream every now and then. Cause you know, just to let my subscribers know I'm still alive. Just in case they don't have Twitch and they can't find me on, like, just in case they don't own Twitch and they, you know, just can't find me on here. And I could say, hey guys, if I'm not streaming on YouTube, I'm always streaming on Twitch. So, link is in the description. Twitch.tv/takedownqueen21. If you don't have Twitch, don't fret. But if you have Twitch, feel free to follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. It should be in the description. Let me just have a quick check. Let me just see the description real quick. Let's see. Yep. My Twitch is in the description. Link is in the description. So if you have Twitch, you guys, feel free to go follow me on Twitch. I was getting on and off with 200 followers on there, but I was like, just, no. But now it's just like weird because I got my 200 followers and I went back to 199, then went 200, 199. It was just someone who keeps unfollowing and unfollowing, just being a fucking idiot. Just being silly, you know? It's kinda dumb. It's kinda dumb. It's kinda dumb. She decided to tell everyone. What are you guys on about anyway? Damn. I wonder where my mods are at. My mods probably don't even think I'm even live anymore. We're not live, we're like on YouTube anymore. Okay. I know I just said that before, but I thought I might as well just say it again because just in case. Because like if you check the description, anyone who has Twitch, go ahead and feel free to give me a follow because we're on the road to 200 followers on Twitch. We've done pretty well on Twitch so far. So, but like but I'm also on the trying to get the road. I'm also trying to get affiliated on Twitch as well, so I can unlock sub emotes and sub rewards and that sort of thing on there, which would be actually like a cool little concept to my streams, since I find my streams kind of boring without that sort of thing, without being affiliated. Because if you're affiliated on Twitch, means that you can get access to like special viewer rewards and that sort of thing, and can unlock emotes and and sub points and that sort of thing, which is pretty cool. Oh dear. You can invade if you want to, man. But the only thing I ask you to do, if you do decide to invade me, you have to leave the stream. Because then it will feel like you're just watching me every move, and I don't like when people do that. Because it's not. I find it as a form of stream sniping, even though I think stream sniping is a very stupid thing that people accuse people of. But okay guys, if any of you guys are gonna invade me, I need you to leave the stream. That's the only thing I could kindly just ask you to do for me. Because if you do decide to invade me, I need you to leave my stream, because otherwise it just feels a little bit unfair, because then you know where I am at all times, and it's just not fair. I wouldn't call it stream sniping, but it is sort of like watching me every move, and it's just, I find it really unfair, because I don't do that to people, but they do it to me, because they just have no life. And Buzz, I don't even want to be on Countryside anymore anyway. I think I might switch my maps around first, man. I don't want to be on Countryside. I only went to Countryside because I thought, maybe might get some hunters on countryside because I wasn't getting anything in slums. I mean, I got one hunter in slums, but he aborted because, you know, he wouldn't want to fight me. And then as soon, and then you got friggin', then you got friggin', you know, some silly shit like that. Was that stream snipers equals school shooters? Jeez. That's sweet. I understand, but we need to warm up first. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's so cool. I understand the warming up part. Was like, wait, I met you during Hellbent stream? Really? I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that. I was wondering why you called me Queen. Like, you seemed like, I wonder why you kind of seemed a bit familiar with me. Oh, that's so cool. I have to say, one thing I love about Hellbent, I love his voice and I love his accent. It's so freaking just, I'm sorry to say, it's just so sexy. I always loved men with deep voices, and his voice and accent is perfect for that. Because I actually literally said, I got so excited when he acknowledged me on his stream. He's like, "What's up, Takedown Queen?" I'm like, "Oh my god, he said my fucking name!" I was like freaking out. I was like, "Holy shit!" It was crazy. I liked it. I only found out about Hellbent because of Luminous's Dead by Daylight animations. Cause he's like, oh, actually not Lumis's Dead by Daylight. I found out about him because of Semination's Dead by Daylight parodies. Cause Semination, if you guys ever heard of Semination, his it's really cool. Actually, hang on, I got a phone call. Hold on. Alright, hang on, guys. I gotta go AFK for a moment. I won't be long. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to go AFK because my mum wanted to tell me something. Oh dear. Well, excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now I can turn invasions back on, now that I'm back and ready to go. I mean, I could seem like a pretty good player, but I'm really deep down, I'm just really terrible. Trash. Terrible. Terrible, trash, terrible everything. You know, you name it. Dog water. Trash bag. Trash can. Easily obliterated. Annihilation. Utter annihilation. That's me, rusty as fuck. If anyone's a sweaty ass hunter like Dark Granimal, I'm not gonna stand a fucking chance, especially not by myself, because I'll just get absolutely annihilated. Like, I almost got flawless last stream because, you know, it was on a good map, just hate to say that we're using cheap tactics, just GP spinning nearly the whole game. It just, there's no counterplay to that, and that's what I hate about it. That's why I find it so boring, because there's no fucking counterplay to that bullshit. It makes me want to play Hunter a little bit myself sometimes, since there's probably like hardly like no hunters hunters around. You call yourself what? Decent. Oh, right, decent, yeah. See you later. Alright, no worries, man. Thanks for dropping by the stream. That's much appreciated. I really probably should take the time to visit Hellbent on one of his other streams again, because I know he's been streaming like the GTA Definitive Edition. Series, and I'm like, dude, that's so cool. I really cannot wait to play that. Actually, the definitive edition of the GTA games. Oh, I love San Andreas and I love Vice City. They're my favorite GTA games of all time. And I just seeing them just like, like in a sort of like a remastered version is just so cool. I cannot wait to play them. I've actually noticed on YouTube they've been getting like quite a bit of negative reviews and stuff on them. But, like, I don't really see why people... I think it's because people have too many high expectations for remasters of, like, really old games and shit. I'm like, just, well, calm the fuck down. It's basically a remaster. It's not supposed to be, like, a fucking whole different fucking game altogether. Like, Jesus, man. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, remasters are just basically just remastering an old game into, like, a more, like, smoother, I guess, more high graphic form, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say much about that shit, but... I just think I think people have too many high expectations and shit, and I just think that's probably makes them give negative reviews on such really good games like that. And I think it's dumb, because what the fuck would they want to do that for? Like, that's just so rude. Because I mean, I can understand people still playing GTA 5. I personally don't like GTA 5 that much. I never really got into it. I don't like GTA Online as much as... I don't really find GTA Online really that entertaining for me, since I don't really do much on it. That's why, I mean, I like GTA 5. I think GTA 5 is really realistic and cool and just really just a typical GTA game. You kill things, you just shoot people, you break the law, you just do typical GTA stuff. But I really don't see what's the whole big overhype about GTA, because, or GTA 5 in particular, is because I like how realistic it is, and I love the graphics, the gameplay is really cool. The fact that you're just doing typical GTA stuff, you're basically just a street criminal that goes around shooting people and killing people and just robbing stores and, using guns to just cause mayhem and chaos and shit like that. Just your typical GTA stuff. But the thing that was, I think the only thing that basically, I reckon if it wasn't for GTA Online, GTA 5 would have probably died out a long freaking time ago. Like, in my opinion, come on, 2013 GTA 5 came out. I mean, I think that was like for the PS3 version, but then does anyone know what year the PS4 version of GTA 5 came out? I don't really know. But still, like, I just think that, it's just, I think GTA Online for me is quite overrated, because even people still play it in 2021. Not there's anything wrong with that, but I just think it's a very overrated game, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion alone. Nobody roast me for having an opinion. Everyone's allowed to entitle their own opinion, so nobody roasting or anything. But I just think that people need to, just relax on other people's opinions and shit like that. There's butter in the house. is such a funny tier list. Everyone's got their own opinion, and I don't judge. Like, my opinion on Minecraft is very boring for me. Your opinion on Minecraft is very boring. That's fair enough. I mean, I don't mind Minecraft. I've never had a problem with Minecraft. I don't particularly find it really entertaining either, because all you're just doing is just, you know, just really just building and that sort of thing. And you're really just like exploring, you know, exploring the own world, just really just building with like different materials and logs and wood and all sorts of other stuff. Like, you know, yeah. It's true. I mean, I don't have a problem with Minecraft. I think Minecraft is actually adorable, to be honest. I find it cuter than anything. I just find it cute because the graphics are very pixelated and it's meant to be like all like a kind of like a blocky kind of kids game, and I think it's adorable. But I'm not a big fan of it either. I kind of boring. I played a little bit of it before and I got bored of it really quickly because I just didn't have much to do on there, and because I didn't have much materials to like build stuff with, so I just didn't bother with it after that. But yeah. Oh, damn it. But yeah, like, and everyone's got their own different taste in games as well, so, you know, you can't really, you know, roast people for having different taste in games either. Like, some people prefer RPG games, other people prefer, you know, science fiction or sci-fi games, a lot of people love first-person shooters, or horror games, or survival horror games, or, you know, just different genres, you know, and everyone's allowed to have different, you know, some people can't stand zombie games because they're scared of them, some people don't like horror games in general because they're usually scared of them, they find them quite frightening and they have nightmares and that sort of thing. That's perfectly fine. I personally love horror games. I've been a horror game fan for quite some time now, and I love horror games. I love horror games, like especially zombie games like Dying Light and Dead Island, and I've never played Left 4 Dead or Dead Rising or World War Z or any of that sort of thing, but I've actually played MG Raven. He's a biter? Biter? Level 10? Well, he's Apex Spider, right? Well, I don't know. I kind of doubt it, to be honest, but you never know. But still, like, I kind of think that, you know, GTA is one of my all-time favorite childhood kind of games because I've been playing that game even when I was young, and yeah, everyone knows that GTA is not designed for kids, but kids still freaking play it, right? But like, I used to play, like, I love the old school GTA games the best because I just found them more engaging for me and more entertaining. This guy's definitely a real biter. That's unfortunate for him. I'm not gonna go I'm trying not to go full on sweat mode on him because he's only like, you know, a baby hunter. But there might be times when I might actually go full on sweat mode on him because I'm used to sweating in this game. I'm used to sweating in this 6-year-old game because there's still a lot of veteran sweaty players around. I don't know where that spit was going. Well, that's true, he's a baby hunter. You can tell the way he's playing he's a baby. I always call them baby hunters when they don't really know what they're doing much. And same with humans. Like, humans can be babies if they don't know what they're doing. I'm sorry, Hunter, but if you try and claw me to death, I'll just keep tackle slicing you. Alright, I'm gonna go and get that propane canister. Because a propane canister over here you can use to blow up the nest with. Yeah, baby crane, basically. Okay. Says you destroyed a nest. Can you imagine instead of little volatile nests, like the hunter could have like little baby night hunter nests? Can you imagine that? That would be a funny as. If the hunter had baby night hunter nest instead of volatile nest, that'll be kind of funny actually. I would actually laugh if that was actually a thing. I'll be like, oh my gosh, look at that little baby night hunters that are growing from like, you know, the really icky gory spawn. It'd be kind of funny actually. I just blew this poor poor fella up. I'm so sorry, Hunter. I'm going like kind of sweaty on him, to be honest. I like tackle slicing is pretty sweaty in my opinion because I do like all the time. I'm so used to tackle slicing that I do it like all the time. Oh, you're back. I'll just call you Chi for short. That's cool with you, man. Chi, or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. So to be honest, when you talk about hunters for me, Resident Evil hunters come back into the mind. I love it. I'm not a hardcore Resident Evil fan, but I do love. I've actually only played. Oh, poor little guy ended up quitting. I've actually played both 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village. They were both really good games. I really enjoyed both of them. I kind of be honest with you, I enjoyed Village much more. I had much more playthroughs on Village. I actually even finished the game on hardcore difficulty. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of friggin' hard difficulties either because I'm not really much of a person who likes to give themselves a challenge. I'm not into higher difficulties because they're stressful and they're really hard to do. Like, you know, they just provide a really big challenge, and I'm not into challenges because I can get stressed easily. But I actually managed, like, I think it took me about 6 or 7 playthroughs to. No, it took about 5 playthroughs. I think. To actually have a go at hardcore difficulty, and I actually streamed it on Twitch. I did it on hardcore difficulty, and I was just like, you know, playing with fire at the start when I reached Domitreska's castle because I was calling out to Cassandra in the castle, and she answered my calls and she came after me. It was quite funny. Oh, it was hilarious. The village was surprisingly good. It was. I really liked it. Did he rage quit? I was looking away. Yeah, he kind of did. I don't think he rage quit. I think he just thought he knew he wouldn't be able to beat me because, you know, I'm not a baby player like he is, so. He had no chance, unfortunately. Yeah, because I did say the Hunter quit, but I don't really think he quit. I think he just knew he wouldn't stand a chance, so he left. Which is probably for the best because I didn't want him to be going through all this misery with me. unless I make like a really severe mistake, then he could probably capitalize off my severe mistake. But there was probably no way he was going to get a kill on me because, you know, I wouldn't be making too many mistakes with him since, you know, he's not he's only just a beginner hunter basically. So yeah, Resident Evil Village was a really good game. I really loved it. I played about. It's like I think I literally finished my 9th playthrough or 8th playthrough on that game. I really enjoyed it. It was a very good game. I still managed to finish on hardcore difficulty, which I had myself surprised. I finished it on hardcore difficulty, and it quite surprised me. I did die quite a bit, but you know, I died quite a bit, mostly towards the end. But it was still a very, very good game, though. I really enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable. The only thing I really didn't like about Resident Evil Village was the puzzles and the fact that you play as Chris Redfield in the end of it, which has really kind of annoyed me because I don't like playing as Chris because I don't like his slow movement speed and his freaking shitty guns that he uses. I personally didn't like his guns that he used either because I thought they were pretty weak. Especially on higher difficulties, they seemed like they didn't do shit to the enemies. But yeah, most of my playthroughs were just, first it was like on casual difficulty, then I just started getting used to normal difficulty, so I just finished the game multiple times on normal difficulty. But yeah, like, I really enjoyed it. I loved the story, the gameplay was amazing, the voice acting was phenomenal, the motion capture was amazing, you know, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was a very good game. Whoa. It was a very, very good game. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was bloody fantastic, and I definitely recommend it for other people who love Resident Evil games. I'm personally not a hardcore Resident Evil fan, I'm going to be honest with you, but I really, really, really did enjoy the game, though. It was very good. I definitely recommend it for people who love Resident Evil games. That's a safe... Oh, that was actually a nice... If he hadn't kept still, I probably wouldn't have been able to shoot him, but he thought, oh, I'll be safe over here. Nah, still got him. That was actually a pretty nice last shot. But only because he kept still, but like, I was actually aiming right at him. It's actually quite surprising how far the last fish revolver can actually reach. It has a pretty long reach on it, because like how far you can actually shoot the enemy from, which is pretty insane in my opinion. But again, I don't know much about guns and I don't know much about revolvers. I don't really know normally how long they can actually reach, how long they can shoot from. God, I hope that's not Ghazi's nest. Okay, it's not, it's warehouse nest. Thank God for that. I hate Ghazi's nest. Warehouse is not too bad. Crane is such a slow ass cunt when he has no cocknog on. He's just so slow. I was lucky. Mate. You better not want to stick around here, sir. There's this boy, I guess. Yeah, sure, man. I took fall damage, but I didn't take any health away, which is weird. Whoa. God damn it. Almost had that. I threw my weapon at him and he quits. Another stupid game replaced it with a shitty SMG. I was gonna say, I swear to God, if this man fucking swallowed my weapon, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't care for SMGs. I don't like them. Alright. Alright, man. Feel free to join if you want to. Just again, as I said before, just for fair sake, just do me a favor, and if you do decide to invade, just go off the stream for a bit, and then you can feel free to come back after the match is over, just to keep everything fair. I was gonna say that's a bit delayed. Call me Kashki. 24, nice. I was trying to get to a safe zone to sleep first. It's actually nice I'm getting a nice flow of hunters today. But and I'm on an awful side of the map as well. Well, actually, it's not completely awful, but it's definitely not my preferred side of the map, that's for sure. That should be alright. It's not viral. You're in the friends party, that's not me. Oh, it's not you? Oh, okay. This guy's got a very delayed entry. I'm thinking he's going to be very laggy because he is still taking his time getting in. Unless he's coming from like countryside or something, I don't know. I don't know, this guy's not meant to be... the hunter's not meant to be taking this long to get into slums. Why is he taking so long to get in? Move, zombies, you're ruining all the frames. This guy's taking for ages to get in. What is going on? If he turns out to be laggy, I'm leaving because I'm not fighting laggy hunters. That's just not fair. There's something wrong with this hunter. He's not getting into my game. And he spawned an unusual amount of zombies in the game as well. Is he like stuck on an infinite loading screen or something? Because he's literally not even arriving into my game. He's got a very delayed entry. He should have been here like ages ago. Okay, now he finally gets in. How the hell did I break my legs on that shit? He made me lose like 2 fucking cock knocks from that shit.
Where is it now?
If this guy turns out to be really laggy because he just delayed entry, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. But I'm not fighting laggy hunters. It's not fair. It's not fair and it's so stressful. He had like instant recovery from that shit as well.
Did we get it?
He's a semi-sweaty hunter, but like his entry into this game was so long that I had a feeling he might be super delayed or super laggy. Like, did you not notice how long he took to get into this game of mine? Like, he took ages to get in here. He has such a delayed entry. I thought he was gonna like crash or something. He must have come from like countryside. I have a feeling he might come from like countryside or something. Entry was so delayed. That's unfortunate. Throw my weapon at him. But like, my goodness, his entry into this game was so long that I had a feeling he was going to be super delayed. Or super laggy, for that matter. For a second I thought he was invisible, then I was like, oh shit. I really wish he went into spikes that time. He's insta-clawing me because he's a fucking lowlife like that. God damn it. Anyone who insta-claws is just pathetic to me. I'm sure it's gonna be good for like people in normal mode because, you know, normal mode is just so cheap because of like the insta healing and bullshit like that, and they put me in a really fucked up spot as well.
It's close now. Watch for movement.
Oh, fuck me. How did I not reach that? I've got an extra long sword here and here, and somehow I couldn't get that. I can't dodge. I'd have no choice but just try and retard slice. I have no choice but to retard slice because, you know, I'm so close to a wall that my freaking sword is just gonna keep hitting a fucking wall. And the fact that he can just, you know, just crane bunny hops like a dipshit and won't fucking dodge instead of just bunny hops like a dipshit. Instead of actively strafing backwards, he just bunny hops. Like, I fucking hate that, it's so annoying.
Where is it now?
Cockroach is only good for claws anyway. Oh, I got that. I didn't go very far from that tackle, I guess I could obviously tell he doesn't have tackle knockback. rid of the other spawn first. The other spawn's a pain in the ass. Fuck off, fire.
It's still here. I can feel it.
Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, like, if I can't throw a flare, then I'm just gonna keep slicing him until he does pounce me. Nice, I'm an Apex Stalker. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, secondary dead screen is not nice, game.
Where is it now?
What? I try and power someone like way too frequently. What the? You could have had that crane if you didn't try and keep fucking reloading, you dipshit. God. That's when he's like, his life depends on it. Well, what? I don't have any light left. I was like basically running out. Whoops. I was running out of fucking light. I don't even get why turning your light on and off to like try and save it actually doesn't save your battery life. It actually just wastes it even more, which I really could try and break that habit, but I can't because I've been doing it for so long that it's hard to break that habit. Yeah, do it, and I guess I don't keep shining when the hunter's not within my line of sight, because that would just be silly, right? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell's the spawn? Oh, it's over there. Damn it. Oh, how did I fucking miss that?
Did we get it?
Hey, cocknog. Crane's slow without it. What did I do that for? Damn, I lost track of him because I wasn't pressing on Survivor Sense, so I lost track of him. Because sometimes it just feels like I just forget to use Survivor Sense sometimes, so I end up like just fucking myself up.
It's still here. I can feel it.
Let's random asshole zombie on me. Fuck off. Jesus. Can you do me a favor and kill your own zombie for me? That would be great. Whatever, I'll just do it for you. Oh, that power slice was vicious. Crane's up reloading that bullshit, you can't. You just shoot the for fuck's sake. God, it's not hard to do, is fucking shoot, stupid. Stop fucking reloading. Just reload once, asswipe. No, sorry man, I don't allow people who I'm not friends with, I don't allow people to join me. Unless you're my friends, just so I know you. I don't really let randoms join me. Sorry. This is a pretty intense match right now anyway. I need to concentrate because this is a super big sweat. This is a sweat fest right now. Oh god, I rang a zombie instead. Just fucking trying to dodge. Split stuff. What are you... What the fuck? It won't let me grapple! Oh my god, you're an idiot, Crane. I climbed up a roof, but it wasn't enough because the bomber was still able to bomb me from below. And because the fact that this idiot won't fucking grapple just makes it even worse. Oh god, why do I always get a secondary dead screen? I really hate that shit so much, it pisses me off. And my game just freaking crashed. Oh god.